So here we are in Porto. This is one of the main shopping streets. Staying in a little place just towards the end of the street and to the left. So, sort of the Memorial Square. It's lovely to see the blooms starting to come out at the beginning of spring, hopefully. So Porto is known for its painted tiles, and this is one of the most famous examples of it. This church cathedral is completely covered on both sides with painted tiles. The obligatory hop-on, hop-off bus. So this is the Library Condron, which is meant to be the one of the most famous landmarks in Porto. They regard that architecture very highly. We'll go inside and have a look. Oh wow! Oh my goodness, look at that! Street scene, busy place. This is the opposite side of the same view. That's a big central tower at the back there. I can't remember what it's called, but that's the kind of central landmark of Porto. Didn't know this existed until we got down here. That's the Porto Metro in front of us, the bridge that goes over the river that runs to the sea. We're going to go and walk over that right now. What's that?
Cool looking boats.
Yeah, those are the boats that bring the grapes down from the vineyards to make the port. And you can see like Callum, Kopke, Sandeman, all the locations behind it. We'll be going down there in a minute, but before we do that, we are going to visit that church, I think it's a church, across on the other side of this amazing bridge. Well, we're hoping that the weather holds out. It's a little bit hit and miss, I think. Reassuringly stable bridge, not too much rocking or anything. See the port barrels down there on the boats themselves. Wow, pretty cool. This is the view from the other side. Port warehouses. That one, particular one's Callum.
I wonder if it's a tawny.
So this is the bridge we've just walked over. Those are the gondolas we're just about to go on. Port boats down in the river there. And then the far bank. We have to go and have dinner there, honey, or lunch down there.
Yeah. Let's go and see if we can get on a cruise.
So we have our tickets. We're just about to head off down to the beachfront area, or the riverfront area, I should say. Here comes ours. You excited? We're speeding up now.
No, we're not facing the bridge.
Yeah. Woohoo! There we go.
Yeah, it's not good. It's not good. barrels on. See the man on the horse?
Yeah.
That's Sandeman's.
So we're back on the ground level again, right beside the river, and we're going to go and see if we can explore some of the port storage places. Cockburns. Had a lot of cockburns in my lifetime.
Getting that one either.
Well, we can try.
We'll go the one where we could get in.
Yeah, but let's just go and see if
Port.
Cockburn's open too.
It's a bunch of warehouses. Oh well, good
That's as far as we got into Sandeman's today. Cockburn's rather, it's closed. Oh. So we're inside Cron's. Big fermenting barrels there. And then the aging barrels there. What do you think, honey?
I think it smells very nice.
Hmm.
It smells sweet, not like wine. It smells very...
There's a lot of old port in there.
It was quite interesting.
Yeah. So this is us doing our port tasting.
This is ruby, and this is tawny.
And we now know the difference. Tawny is fermented in a small barrel, so it actually loses some of its colour to the wood, whereas a ruby is fermented in one of those big barrels you saw earlier on, and it is more red and the textures are very different. So we shall now taste. First of all, I'm going to try the ruby. It's very good. It's quite sweet.
I prefer the ruby.
Try the tawny now.
Right.
No, actually, the tawny is sort of a bit more mature. It's not quite so.
It's full.
Yeah.
Stronger.
It's more. It feels more complex.
Stronger, I think.
Stronger.
I prefer the ruby.
You do? Yeah. So we got our a bottle of port. It's ruby, honey. It comes from those barrels there. Yeah. Yeah. That's port from the barrel behind her. We're going to go and drink it now because we can't take it back to America. It's the old way of crushing the grapes. Lots of cubic here in it. So we're heading over to the far side to go and grab some lunch underneath the arches. One last sort of view of the port area. So we're heading for lunch, and maybe, if we can, we'll try to get on a boat, do a bit of a river cruise. So we're going to take a walk now across the lower part of the bridge there, the lower span, as I mentioned earlier, onto the far side of the river to have lunch underneath those arches, which we have heard is a place to have lunch. So that's where we're going.
het weißt du, es dann halt mit der Lust und so. Ja, ja. Nein, wir haben alle gegessen. Ich bin mega froh, dass es mir weißt du, jetzt absolut, dann hat sie die böse Stette mit der Platte genommen, dann hat sie es nicht machen müssen. Nein, ich bin mega froh. Mit 4 Trinken Kindfest. Nein!
So we're about to go on a cruise up through 6 bridges apparently. I can see 3 to my left. Must be another 3 somewhere. I think this is a little boat that we're going on.
Día del aniversario del rey Don Luis I. Es de la autoría del ingeniero belga Teófilo Seyrig y está compuesta por 2 tableros, siendo el inferior para automóviles y el superior utilizado para el metro de Porto.
Just at the front, actually.
Yeah.
Water baby, it's easy at the front.
A railway bridge. It has been out of service since 1991 and is classified as a national monument. Its construction represented an enormous step in the development of the city of Porto, since it allowed the rail connection between the 2 banks.
It was built by Eiffel. The guy who built the Eiffel Tower.
Pour en finir avec les embouteillages constants sur les ponts d'Arabine et Louis Ier.
Now we're heading back down into the old town. Heading down the river again. Towards the ocean this time. We're back. Okay, we're going on the funicular up to the top of the hill because we're too lazy to walk and it's fun. It's a beeping. Oh, run away. We're almost there. Oh, there's only a couple of people going down. So it's further than I thought it would be. The landmark tower in the centre of Porto. Went up there yesterday.